Remarks by His Majesty the Emperor at the State Banquet in honor of the Honorable Barak H. Obama, the President of the United States of America. April Ni Juyong. Ni Sen Juyong. I wish to extend a heartfelt welcome to the Honorable Barak H. Obama, the President of the United States of America, on the occasion of your state visit to Japan. I am truly delighted to be able to spend this evening here with you. I would first like to express our deepest gratitude to the government of the United States and to its many citizens for the expressions of sympathy and support that they extended to us in the aftermath of the Great East Japan earthquake, which struck our country 3 years ago. The earthquake and the subsequent tsunami resulted in more than Niju dead or missing persons, destroyed buildings, and left the towns and fields, which used to be surrounded by beautiful seas and mountains, covered in rubble. Operation Tomadaki, in which more than Niju us troops participated, and other assistance offered by many Americans, were an immense support for the afflicted who found themselves in difficult conditions and in need of basic necessities. Looking back through history, I note that relations between our two nations began in Itsenhat Pyatkugo Juyong, when the US-Japan Treaty of Peace and Amity was concluded as a result of negotiations between Commodore Matthew Perry, who had visited Japan, and the Tokugawa shogunate. At the time, Japan, which had maintained a policy of national seclusion for more than Nihyaku years, decided to open up the country to the world. The people of Japan eagerly studied scientific knowledge and technologies that were then new to them and worked hard to achieve our own development. We have much to owe to the people of the United States in that regard. My first visit to the United States was in Itsenku Hyakugo Jusun, when I toured your nation and other countries in the West on the occasion of my attendance at the coronation of Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth E. in Itsenku Hyakuro Kuju, the centennial of US-Japan friendship. I made my first official visit to the United States with the Empress, who had given birth to the current Crown Prince several months before. We were invited to a banquet hosted by the Honorable Dwight D. Eisenhower, the President, and the First Lady. And we were also blessed with opportunities to meet with many US citizens during the 2 weeks we spent touring Honolulu, San Francisco, Los Angeles, Washington, D.C., New York, Chicago, Seattle, and Portland. One unforgettable memory for us is the cruise around Manhattan Island planned by the government of the United States and New York City during our stay in New York, inviting on board many Japanese students who were studying in the United States at the time. The scholarship system of your country and the opportunity for further study that it provided was surely a great blessing for those promising Japanese youths who were so eager for learning but who had been prevented from satisfying their yearning because of the hardships of post-war Japan. I have visited the United States several times since then, as a state guest and otherwise, and I fondly recall the warm welcome that the people of your country extended to us each time. I am deeply impressed by the capacity of your country to embrace people from diverse backgrounds, its pursuit of democratic ideals, and its tireless effort to build a better society. The peoples of our two nations have overcome the painful severance of relations because of World War I and since then have come to forge close cooperative ties. It is my ardent wish that both our peoples will continue to reflect on the past, further deepen our mutual understanding, and go forward hand in hand. Mr. President, I hope that you will enjoy a most fruitful stay in Japan in this season of cherry blossoms and dogwood blossoms, the symbols of friendship between our two nations. I would now like to propose a toast to the good health of Mr. President and your family, and to the happiness of the people of the United States.